Hey there! If you're watching this video, chances are that you received a Form 1099-DA from Gemini. In this video, we'll break down 3 common issues we see taxpayers run into with this form and talk about how you can fix them. First, let's share a little bit of background information about Form 1099-DA. Form 1099-DA is a tax form designed to report your capital gains and losses from cryptocurrency and other digital assets. As of 2026, Gemini and other centralized exchanges are required to issue this form to both customers and the IRS. Now, if you've traded stocks before on a platform like E-Trade or Robinhood, chances are you've gotten a Form 1099-B for your capital gains from stocks. Form 1099-DA is similar. Again, the primary difference is that it was designed for digital assets. And because of cryptocurrency's unique properties, it comes with some unique problems. And we'll cover those later in the video. Now, it's important not to confuse Form 1099-DA with Form 1099-MISC. Gemini and most other crypto exchanges issue both forms, but they are different. Form 1099-MISC is designed to report your ordinary income, so this might be from things like staking rewards or interest income. Again, Form 1099-DA is for capital gains and losses, so this might be transactions like selling your cryptocurrency or trading one crypto for another. Again, in this video, we're covering Form 1099-DA. Taking a look at a sample Form 1099-DA. So the number one most common issues that we see our customers run into is that cost basis can be incorrect on these forms. And remember, this isn't the fault of Gemini. This usually happens because of wallet-to-wallet transfers. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you bought Bitcoin for $80,000 on another exchange. Then you moved it to a cold wallet. Months later, you sell that Bitcoin on Gemini for $100,000. Now, you should have $20,000 of capital gain. But Gemini doesn't know your original cost basis since that purchase took place on another platform. So that transaction may be reported on Form 1099-DA as $100,000 of proceeds with zero cost basis. Now, if you just copy and paste numbers from this form, you might end up massively overpaying on your tax bill. Now, luckily, there is a fix to this. That is why so many customers come to CoinLedgers, because our platform allows you to aggregate your transactions from across your exchanges and wallets. So that means you'll have the accurate cost basis information you need, and you can avoid situations like the one I just described. So here I am in my CoinLedger account. So you can see that I already have some exchanges connected, and this is how you get a complete record of your transactions across all your exchanges and wallets. Just make sure they're connected. Remember, CoinLedger only has read-only access. They can't make any actual changes to your account. I can hit the Add Account button to add in Gemini, just right here. And you can see there's a few different options. If I want to get these transactions pulled in automatically, I can hit Connect API and then sync those transactions. We won't do this right now because pulling in transactions does take a few minutes, but the process is pretty simple. Now, once you have your exchanges and wallets pulled in and you've double checked your transactions, you can head on over to the tax report section, go to IRS forms, and you'll have forms with a complete record of your transactions, and your cost basis information should be in there, as well as a complete record of your gains and losses. Now, if you want to export these out to platforms like TurboTax, you can do that. Now, another common issue that we see often with Form 1099-DA is that sometimes proceeds numbers on the form don't match proceeds number on your crypto tax software. Now, why does this happen? It's usually because CoinLedger's price oracle, the one that we use, is different than the one that Gemini is using. So we recommend that you default to whatever's been reported on Form 1099-DA, since that's what's been reported to the IRS. Now, the fix for this is pretty easy. Just head on over to the Transactions tab. I'll just select a random transaction just so you can see how this works. I'll hit Edit Transaction. Then I can hit set price, and I can set the price here to whatever's on my Form 1099-DA. Chances are the discrepancy is pretty minor, but this is what's recommended. Now, the final issue that we see, I'll head back into the tax report section, is with calculation methods, and you can see that right here. Now, you can see my calculation method in my CoinLedger account is FIFO. If it's LIFO on Gemini, those are two completely different methods. That might lead to a discrepancy. Again, you should default to whatever's in your Gemini. So if it's LIFO, I can just hit this edit button, and you can see I have the option to change my calculation method. Pretty simple. Well, that's the video, everyone. Now, if you want to get started with a free CoinLedger account, the link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.